Hello ACT preppers, this is another video. This video is on exponents and radicals. So this is a question set and we're going to be doing 7 questions, actually I think 6, and yeah, let's jump right in. Question number 1 is 3x cubed times 2x squared y times 4x squared y. This is equal to something. Alright, so I'm going to take each of my terms, my like terms, and I'm going to combine them. 4 times 2 times 3, that's 8 times 3, which is 24. X cubed times x squared is x to the 5th, times x squared is x to the 7th, and then y squared times y squared is y squared. I meant y times y is y squared. Alright, so our answer should be, looks like C here. Which of the following expressions is equivalent to 3x times x squared y plus 2x y squared? So here we're distributing, and I'm going to take this term and multiply it to that guy. That's going to be 3x cubed y. And then next one, that's plus 6x squared y squared. These are done. They're simplified, so let's see, what's our answer? Our answer is going to be 6x squared. That's going to be C. Which real number satisfies 2 to the n times 4 is equal to 8 cubed? This is where I think things get a little interesting. So I'm going to turn everything into base 2. So this one already is base 2. It's that big number. That's the base. I'm going to change this into 2 squared. 8 I'm going to turn into 2 cubed. So 8 is 2 cubed. But we have that cubed out here, so I'm going to bring that down as well. Next, I'm going to change this into 2 to the n plus 2, because you add exponents if they're multiplied like that. And then I'm going to take this, and if you have exponent raised to exponent, you multiply. So 3 times 3 is 9. Now I have the same base, and that's why I changed it to the same base, because now I have 2 exponents. I can set them equal to each other. N plus 2 is equal to 9, so n is equal to 7. Answer looks like it's E. Alright, for how many integers n is the equation 3 to the n plus 1, 3 to the n plus 1 equal to 9 to the n plus 2? I like going to the same base again. That's my go-to move. I'll talk about other ways of doing this in the lesson video. So I'm going to change 9 into base 3. So I'm going to turn that into 3 squared. Of course, just like before, that 9 is being raised to an n plus 2. So it's 3 squared raised to the n plus 2. Now I have to, this is simplified, but I have to multiply this n plus 2 times 2, so that becomes 2 times n plus 2 is 2n plus 4. So now I have 3 to the n plus 1 on the left is equal to 3 to the 2n plus 4. I have same base, so I can set the exponents equal to each other. N plus 1 is equal to 2n plus 4. I'm going to subtract n over, and I'm going to subtract 4 to the other side. These n's cancel. That becomes negative 3 equals, these cancel, and we're left with n. So n is equal to negative 3, my answer. Okay, so it looks like I did something wrong. So I was looking at D, and then I decided, I need to read the question again. For how many integers n is the equation true? So I'm going down here. How many integers did we get? We only got 1 integer. So our answer is actually going to be B. Here we have another exponent question. X cubed is equal to 64. I know, so and then it says, then x squared plus the square root of x is equal to what? So let's find out what x is. Take the cube root on each side. The cube root of 64 is 4, so x is equal to 4. So I can substitute 4 in, I can plug it in over here. So it's going to be 4 squared, and I'll plug it in over here too. That's going to be 4 square root. And I'm adding those two, adding them. 4 squared, 16, plus 2 is equal to 18. So my answer is C. This might be the last one. This has a squared is equal to 49. B squared is equal to 64. Oops. A squared 49. B squared is equal to 64. Which of the following cannot be the value of a plus b? So a plus b cannot equal what? So I know a has to be 7. It has to be negative 7 as well. Because if you take the square root, you could get plus or minus 7. B over here is going to be 8 or negative 8. By the same reasoning. So a plus b. Let's start with 7. Let's start with 7 plus 8. 7 plus 8 is 15. And then 7 plus negative 8 is going to be, what would that, no, negative 1. Then we're going to have negative 7 plus 8. That's going to be positive 1. Negative 7 minus 8 is negative 15. So let's see. It looks like negative, okay, we had, E is our answer, 113. We got negative 15, negative 1, 1, and 15, so E is our answer, 113.